The world loves to categorize people. We're sorted like library books. Type A, type B, introvert, extrovert, fire sign, water sign. It's tidy, neat, easy to digest. But me? I could never just be one thing. In fact, I'm a walking contradiction. Or, that's what my mother says. I am an overthinker who acts on impulse, a writer who can never find the right words to say, and I love to work, but I will complain about it. I crave stability but thrive in chaos, and honestly, I don't think I'm alone in this. We're constantly told to define ourselves, right? To pick a lane and stay in it. But life doesn't work that way. And honestly, thank God. Can you imagine being just one thing forever? It sounds boring, and a little creepy. And it's reminding me of the B movie. The truth is, we're all a little inconsistent. We contain multitudes, and yeah, sometimes those multitudes argue. One day I'm motivated and disciplined. The next I'm scrolling on social media for hours and Googling how many calories you burn if you stay in bed all day. But contradictions don't make us failures, they make us human. The idea that we have to fit into these tidy little boxes, it's a myth. Nobody is just type A or type B. Most of us are somewhere in the middle, like type A- or B+. You know what I mean. The magic happens when we embrace all of it. The contradictions, the messiness, the parts of ourselves that don't seem to match up. I think about this a lot as a creator. Am I supposed to stick to one style, one message, one version of me? Honestly, I'd rather not. I'd rather be surprising, confusing even, a little unpredictable because that's where the creativity lives, in the contradictions. So I've decided I'm going to stop trying to fit into a single category, or even two. I am a walking contradiction, and I can be okay with that even when others aren't. Feel like you're all over the place, like you don't quite fit anywhere? Guess what? You're not broken, you're human, and that's the best thing you can be. Think about nature. Even the most beautiful landscapes have contradictions. Waterfalls are powerful and destructive, but they're also calming and beautiful. Mountains can be inviting and intimidating at the same time. So maybe it makes sense to be that way. A little bit of everything. Let's start celebrating the chaos. Let's be okay with being complex and layered and, yes, contradictory. Because at the end of the day, that's where the growth happens. It's in the moments where you're both confident and unsure, a dreamer and a realist, brave and scared. As I've heard before, when you're scared of doing something and you do it anyway, that's when you're brave. Maybe a little crazy depending on the circumstances, but still brave. You're allowed to be all of it, to change your mind, to start over, to contradict yourself. Because the boxes they try to put us in, they're too small anyway.